Hello everyone, get ready for some trending new info in your quest for knowledge. Seriously, what are you supposed to do when you're watching a movie with your parents and a sex scene comes on? I don't know, but my mom thought that The Machinist was a great movie to watch with my grandmother who has dementia. When Bale leaves the hooker's house and drops money on the dresser, my grandma said, "Oh, how sweet for him to leave his wife some money when he goes to work. This is my new favorite thing." Thank you. But Ma, that is not. Oh yes, what a sweet guy. Cover their eyes. Mother. No. I don't want any more siblings. Enough is enough. Take some time to really appreciate the walls. What kind of walls? All of them. Vaginal? She better be your stepmom. I always wait a bit until it get real awkward and then say, "What are they doing?" I always find it funny, lol. This might be the best answer in the thread. Mom, why are they naked? Why is she sitting on top of him? Billy, you should know about these things. You're 21 years old. You're a big boy now. Look at your phone awkwardly. Open incognito mode. And go on weird sites. Octopus hentai. I start giggling and say, "They effing we know, parents." And I go, "How do you know?" I'm just going to slide my reply in here near the top. My sister basically just explained sex to her kids when they were young when it came up, like in nature shows, those monkeys are having sex. Break the cyanide capsule that's hidden in my back molar. Spy? That Reddit user is a spy. He could be any one of us, he could be you. He could be me. He could have. I always call my dog and pet her, while acting like I'm not paying attention to the movie. Why do sex scenes always make him think of the dog? Big fan of doggy. F it, we're doing it doggy style. There's the bathroom break, snack break. Look at this interesting Facebook article. If you don't want to move, just act indifferent. And then they pause, so you can watch it when you come back. Go to the bathroom and don't come back for at least 15 minutes and hopefully it will be over by then. But what if your parents cares a lot about you and they pause the movie in that scene? Or what if they think, our perv child, they had to immediately go to the bathroom and masturbate for exactly 15 minutes because of the mere beginning of a sex scene? My son's 13. Replace perv with totally normal 13-year-old boy, and that's exactly what I think. Take the high road and make a comment about how gratuitous the scene is and that you're not impressed with the overall story. Arkansas a dick in the mouth. How unnecessary. I mean, it's supposed to be a historical movie, right mom? Actually, it's called fellatio and it was very popular at this time due to the strict laws on premarital fornication. Now if you will please be quiet, I'm trying to pay attention. My dad always found a way to accidentally make things more awkward. The worst one was when he somehow managed to rewind the scene and play it back in slow motion in his frantic attempt to fast forward through it. None of us even knew there was a way to play things in slow motion on our TV until that day. I also recall my mom not wanting us to hear the word masturbating being said in one of the Transformer movies. So my dad watched it beforehand to know when it was said. Extreme, I know. Once it got to the point where it was said, he turned the volume all the way down, waited, and turned it back up only for us to solely hear masturbating at full volume and nothing else. You stand up, obscure their view with your body, and proceed to perform pelvic thrusts until the scene is over. It's the only way to protect them. Even safer, you can do those thrusts naked with an erection and your partner bent over in front of you. Instructions unclear. Now I'm doing pelvic thrust naked with my parents. Yawn, stretch, and put your arm around them. Start massaging. Casually break the arms. Recite a random Bible verse. Just mumble under your breath, "Duck yeah." Just loud enough so that they can hear. While slowly putting your hand down your pants. My dad had this handled very smoothly when we were growing up. If a hint of a sex scene was coming, he'd fumble for the remote and change the channel or the video input or whatever he could do the quickest in frantic panic mode, then play dumb and take a really long time to flip back while we were all yelling at him. Copyright, copyright, copyright. He definitely made us pay even more attention to sexy scenes this way. Then it became a game to see if we could sense it coming more quickly than he could, and grab and hide the remote from him and make bad jokes during the scene to get him really uncomfortable. 2 daughters? Reminds me of the time my dad and I, 11 at the time, were surfing the satellite when we suddenly found a channel that showed potato quality, 240p, pirated series. My dad read the title, Game of Thrones, then said, this seems interesting. Neither of us had ever heard of the series before, and I was too much into medieval fantasy to refuse. We watched for 5 minutes and the Tyrion x Roz scene came up. It took me 6 years to finally understand why my dad had suddenly lost interest in watching the show. I watched Skyfall with my entire family many moons ago. When the sex scene after he faked his death came on, I bellowed out, "Man, being dead is awesome." To ease the awkwardness. My mom didn't share my sense of humor. Awkwardness intensifies. What would have been your answer or question? Leave it in the comments below. Slap that like and subscribe button for more, and check out the link in the video description for even more answers. Peace out, and catch you in the next video.